Hey guys, welcome to this year's Homeschooling Summit. And joining me today is Kelly Davis, co-founder of Galileo. Kelly, thanks for taking the time and welcome back to this year's summit. Last year you helped us launch it and you've since been busy launching Galileo. Did you think for 1 second, if you wind the clock back a year and a half, that you would ever have been at the forefront of co-founding a company, an online remote schooling educational company?
Wow. I would say that in reality, I didn't think it was possible, but in a dream world, yes. So I guess you could say I'm fulfilling the dream that I had. And this experience came from the past 9 years of teaching in different private institutions and international schools all throughout Asia and Australia. And I think that seeing the difference of students and the different cultures and how students can thrive in different environments has been something that I wanted to focus on myself. So what is the school that would have benefited me as a 12-year-old? And I like to say that Galileo is built with my 12-year-old self in mind. So I believe every student has skills and passions and a lot of uniqueness to them, but do they have the support and the mentorship in a public school setting? I don't think I was exposed to that. So it was kind of a dream for me to help create something that would have benefited me as a 12-year-old in the past.
Excellent. And I mean, putting this together, it takes a lot of work. You know, there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of hard work, a lot of long days. Has it ever felt like work building this?
No, I would say it doesn't feel like work, but the change in education to business has been an interesting journey. And I think having mentors of my own and being coached and mentored by our leaders at Galileo and from outside, I think that this has shown me that you don't need to stop yourself, that you can achieve what is possible. And I like to set goals for myself just as our students set goals. So before we launched the check-in program, I actually went through the goal setting process and what it was like to track my own goals on my own as a yoga student, as a reader, as a self-directed person who wanted to learn more in this field. So I think in this way that it's brought me a lot of value and it fulfills me every day. I wake up really excited to talk to people that want to join Galileo and that the kids who are getting rewarded from this, from their own learning as well. So it's a very valuable and rewarding experience for me in general. Yeah.
Yeah, that must bring a lot of joy when you get those new families come to Galileo and they're like, you know, that tiny bit of intrepidation is like, you know, what is this going to look like? What is remote schooling? What is home-led education? What is child-led education? That must, yeah, that I can't imagine that ever getting boring.
No, definitely not. And when we hear that parents are interested in the experiment, then it's kind of a way to seal the deal. We know that it's a good fit when they're interested in the experiment that we've been experimenting with and found a lot of success in. It doesn't always work for everyone, of course, but for most people that are coming in and open to the idea and to the experiment and the possibility. Everyone's so curious. It's not just little kids, parents are curious and especially those who went through public school and want the best for their kids, just as we do as educators too.
Well, Kelly, I think you've done a great job. I know you've done a great job and building Galileo, and my kids are benefiting from it. I hope everybody gets a chance to watch our long form video. And again, thank you so much for spending the time.
Thanks, Daniel.